Well, happy Thursday to everybody. As you're coming into the live stream, be sure you hit the like button, share the live stream. This is going to be a reaction to whatever happened last night. Um, I on it was on TikTok, and I just heard about. I didn't just hear about it, but when I heard about it, which was literally the same time that everything all panned out. So really, my thoughts are with Perez Hilton, his definitely his children. They definitely don't deserve all of what's going on right now. But I hope he gets the help that he needs. And for those of you who do not know who or what I'm talking about, Perez Hilton is a TikTok influencer who went on TikTok last night and hurt himself very badly. And it was by his own intentions, too. So, and I watched some of it. Definitely didn't watch all of it. But police were definitely called. He definitely did get the help that I'm hoping that he needed. So the police were there. He did finally get the help that he needed. And I really hope he survives. Because that was very, very bad. Seeing his body, his whole body cut up like that. It's obvious he went through a mental break or something, you know. Which will lead me into this conversation, awareness. You know, we need to have awareness with this kind of stuff because it is real. Um, Mental illness is in fact real, and it needs treated. And that is a perfect example of what happened last night. Absolutely traumatizing for those people watching it. And I sure hope no young kid was watching it, because that would definitely be so. Oh man. Hey, we got 18 people in here. Come on in. As you're coming into the live stream, be sure you hit the like button up. Share the live stream. We need to share this for awareness. We need more awareness of mental illness and what's going on in people's minds. My opinion is this whole world is going to crap. A lot of people are losing it, and it's sad. It really is. And you feel bad for the family, especially the kids. Those poor kids. And I'm sure they found out what happened, with their dad. You know, you go on live on TikTok and you don't expect to see something as horrific as that, and like, oh my gosh. But I guess TikTok got a hold of the video, banned it, and they got rid of his TikTok channel. So I wanted to come on here just to raise awareness for stuff like that because we really need it. Come on in here, hit the like button. Happy Thursday to everybody. Use the live chat, say hello. Bring awareness to people that need the awareness. I guess from what people were saying, he was going off the deep end for a while. So I just thought, he should have sought help when he needed it. And he left it go too far. And you can see what happens. How close he could have been to losing his life. So I hope that, he comes out of this alive and that he will finally wake up and realize I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be doing that to myself. Nobody should be doing that to themselves. But anyway, he had lost his mind last night, and he was on live basically hurting himself And the catchy thing is, he was moaning about it too. So it's like, what in the world is going on? You know, but the people that got in there evidently called 911 right after they seen it, and that's how police got to him, was because his viewers cared that much about him to call the police, so they would go to his house, make sure he's okay. Hi, Robin. Thanks for coming into the live stream. Hey, we got 15 people in here. Happy Thursday to everybody. Come on in here, hit that like button, share the live stream. Let's have some awareness here. I'd like to do a reaction to what went on last night on TikTok. But let me tell you, I would advise you not to go look for images or try to look for the video itself. I don't think you're going to find it, but you will see pictures of him, and let me tell you, it's traumatizing. Yeah, I don't have TikTok either, but I I saw the video on Facebook. It was traumatizing. Like, just I wouldn't even. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why he thought of going live and thought that would be a whole good. Robin, I'm talking about. There was a TikToker influencer last night. Like I said, I don't have TikTok myself, but I did see the video on Facebook. The video is no longer on TikTok, by the way. TikTok took it down. But he was an influencer. He had a very big following, and he went live last night, and he was hurting himself last night on live, and moaning about it. So he just, from what I gather, he had a mental break. But the guy has two children, or 2 or 3 children of his own, and I think they're pretty young. So my heart goes out to those children. Like, to even think your dad would do something like that is outrageous. Yes, that is too bad, yes. And one thing is, this country, if one thing this country needs, we need mental health to be taken care of, because that has proven to me that mental health isn't being taken care of correctly. When you have people going on live doing that stuff to themselves, there's something wrong, and never be ashamed of going and seeking help. There is nothing there's nothing bad about going and seeking help. Okay? And that's probably one thing that he should have done in the first place. But he let everything bottle up in his mind, and he just blew up. And that's what he did to himself. So I don't know. I don't know if he was just doing it for views. I really don't know. There's been people that said, that it was fake. It was all AI, but it's not. It was all live. But I just feel bad for the people that had to see it live, not expecting to see something like that. You're gonna go watch your favorite influencer on social media, and that's what you get. Like that. That's pretty traumatizing. Yeah, you're right, Robin. It probably is in all countries. But we definitely need to get it taken care of. We really do. I mean, I'm just glad that the police were called. I am very glad the police were called. And I just, I don't get why he would go live thinking, like, what did he think was going to happen, you know? Go ahead and ask, Robin. Oh boy, it was a beautiful day today. Busy day though. Humid. Came home from work and went back outside to work. Oh no. They had his fans ended up calling 911 as it was going down. And then as the police were there, he I think he ended the live, and then TikTok got a hold of the live pretty quickly, I guess, and took it down on all their platforms. So it cannot be uploaded on there. And they took his channel down. Yeah, I get that. But what he did was not normal. Like, it wasn't normal at all. I don't really. He had a sharp object on him, okay? And he was using that sharp object all over his whole body. And while he was doing that, he was letting out some gross groans that I thought, oh my. But maybe, that could have been his call for help. But wow, what a call for help though, right? What a call for help. Like, wow. Like, it was literally all over his body, and then you could see it. Blood was, it was all blood. And to be honest, I have no idea how he survived. Because, and that's why people were thinking, oh, that's fake, that's AI, because, like, he, I don't know, but thankfully, I'm glad the police were called, and I'm glad he did not choose to go out like that. You know what I mean? And because he was saying in the live about the police, he said, well, they could come and SH, me. And I thought, wow, so he's going to go out like that then. But he didn't. He might have came to his senses then and realized, holy crap, I lost it. Thankfully, yes. Because in certain situations, there's there's no, certain situations, which I'm surprised. Well, I guess not really surprised. But, yeah, it wasn't just one person. It was like probably hundreds of people that called. I just been seeing it all over Facebook. And it's like, oh my gosh, like, let the guy in peace. Everybody knows what he did now. It's all over social media. It's probably all over the news now. Don't make it worse. Definitely sad, very sad. And I just, like I said, I really hope. But what I've seen some of the other comments, apparently he's been going downhill for a while now. So maybe this was the time, where he snapped, Yes, people talk, especially when you're, that's the thing. I guess when you're in the wrong state of mind, you don't think right. You don't think straight. You don't, you're not thinking of anything. So, yes, I think he will now. I mean, I don't really know who he is. I've never knew him until they everything was posted about him on Facebook. I have Facebook. I don't have, anything else. I don't have Twitter. I don't have any of that. I have Facebook, YouTube. That's it. And Facebook has been all over Facebook. It's been all over Facebook. And I'm in groups, like true crime groups and such like that. Of course, it was talked about there. So, yeah. Yes, you're right, Robin. You're exactly right. I just think we needed to, you're right. Yeah. Um, Bring awareness to it. He has kids to look up to, well, he has kids that need to look up to him. So I'm hoping he looks at his two children and he uses that as a way to get help. Yeah, I only signed into TikTok like once or twice. That was it. I don't. So you have yeah, I didn't know you had a TikTok. Wow. I have people. I have actually had a few friends tell me I should try TikTok. As it is, they say it's better than YouTube, but I like YouTube better. Yes, definitely, it's the children, and I don't know. I don't think he was married, and I don't think he had a girlfriend. I mean, obviously, he had to have a girlfriend or a female to have kids. So, at the moment, now he doesn't have a girlfriend that I know of. Yeah, it's loaded with our families. Yep. So, from what I have read, Robin, I don't know if the kids live with him or not, but at the time they were not there. At the time of him doing that, they were not there. So, they were not. At least for my research that I've done, because like I can guarantee you, like if you go on YouTube and try doing something like that, they're gonna take it down in an instant. TikTok, I guess, left it up there for quite a while. At least until the live was over, because I think he did end the live. So he at least ended the live, and TikTok got a hold of it and deleted it. Probably because they got a lot of complaints. I mean, look, God knows how many people were watching. You get all these people to watch, and then they're sharing it with their friends, and then so I could only imagine how many people would watch that. But oh my. I mean, he was a mess. He was a mess. Maybe he doesn't get the attention that he needs at home. I don't know. Maybe he's lonely. Could be a lonely father. I don't know. I really don't know. The good thing is though the kids were not there. And, but we just can't let people keep doing stuff like that. Unfortunately, it's a thing. But I think we can do better as a society, in my opinion, because there's a reason. There's a reason why mental illness is rampant. There's a reason, and we need to get to the reason why. Okay. No, I don't know loneliness either. Nope. I have family. I'm not married or anything, but I got my own family, got my own friends. So, in no way am I lonely. And that's what very well what he could have been. He could have been a very lonely person and sick, sick up there or something, and felt like there was nothing to live for anymore. And there you go. I mean, I, I assume he wanted to go for to do it, unless he just wanted to go on TikTok and just do that. I don't know. It's very very hard to tell, because you just never know what people will do for fame anymore. Yeah, I get what you mean, Robin. That's a very good thing. It's a very good thing. It keeps you going. You know, you don't stop. You just keep going, and that's a good thing. I think that is could be part of the solution. We need to get more people out there to work more and to keep their mind occupied. But yes, that's who I was talking about. My thoughts are with him. Um, I hope he gets the help he really needs, and um, that's really all I have to say today. Oh yeah, definitely. The world is full of everything. Are full of stuff. So how can you be lonely? Listen to the birds, the air, the trees. There's always a sign of life. I like coffee too. I gotta drink my coffee every day, at least 1 or 2 cups a day, sometimes three. Yeah, I'm sorry for everyone involved also. I'm sorry for the people that had to have seen it, had to have saw it, or correct English now, had to have seen it. I think that's it. I'm sorry, because that is not something for the faint of heart. Oh, green tea is also good. I like tea also. I can drink my Lipton tea too, but coffee is my go-to. It's a beautiful day out. Go outside, enjoy the sunshine if you have it. Enjoy the trees. Enjoy the outside. That's another thing. If you go outside, it brings up your morale. It brings your uh, attitude up. It makes you feel better. Oh yes, I like the heat. Also, I do not like rain, or I do not like winter at all. It's not raining here, but I think later on this evening we are going to get some showers, which is fine by me, because it's always good to have rain. It's always good to listen to it, listen to the pitter patter. I think if more people just take into consideration all the little things, I think we would definitely be in a better place. Oh, oh yeah, I get it. I see what you mean now. Yeah, I can't drink, it's alright. Iced coffee is, I guess, but I can't, I'd rather have hot coffee. I can drink iced tea, but I can also drink hot tea, so. Yeah, I think we're supposed to get some rain here this evening around 7 o'clock, somebody said, I think. Yeah, I hate winter. I hate it. I despise it. Hey, good afternoon to 5 people in here. Happy Thursday. Come on in here. Hit that like button. Got 2 likes, 5 people in here. Come on in here. Hit the like button. Share the video. Need extra. If I'm too heavy, I can. I'd rather not have the extra weight on either. I have enough weight on myself. Nope. Perfect weather for me is like 70 degrees. Usually around 70, 75 maybe. But I'm okay with 80 degrees though too. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I don't mind hot days either, but I sweat a lot too. That's what some people don't get. Like, how can you like hot weather when you're just all? I just love it. Shit, I'd rather be hot than cold. You know, got to go out in the cold. You got to put a coat on. Sometimes when it's too cold, you got to put 2 coats on, and screw that, right? So, you're exactly yes, and it's also good for you. The vitamin D. Is it vitamin C? I like laying out in the sun, getting suntan. Yeah, and then winter means you got to go out, shovel, plow, worry about if you're gonna fall over or not. Holy shit, or a wreck. That's one thing I hate driving in winter. I despise it. That's why you know, I'm just so glad it's summer. I'm not looking forward to the winter. I think we're gonna have a pretty bad winter. Yeah, my raincoat's heavy too. Yep. You gotta have gloves on and all that, and then you get all that stuff on, then you work with it, shovel snow, and then you get all sweated up, and oh boy, the joys of winter. But anyway, Robin, I do have to go. This is gonna be a short live. I'm gonna go eat my supper. It's gonna be an early supper tonight, so I'm hungry. Let's see what I'm gonna eat. Oh, I did get the Fruit 2.0 waters. So I am going to do my reviews on them, okay? They have raspberry, lemon, and I think the other one is grape. So I am going to do a review on them. And we'll see what is better than what, and if I like them or not. Yeah, that's right. I am hungry. That's why they call me hungry. Life, it is great. You are correct about that. It's all in the way put how you think about everything. It's all in the way you do it. Just either think negative or think positive. That's the two choices you have, you know. Ups and downs. There's always ups and downs in life. Exactly. Yep. Yep, have a good night. It was good talking to you. But I just wanted to come on here and say my respects and whatever and do my reaction on that what happened last night. Wow. But everybody, please take care of yourselves, and we will talk soon.